Hello geeks and gamers, my name is Jeremy. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and I want to make a really quick just response to this whole latest Nintendo content creators on YouTube controversy, because the internet is exploding over it and crying and whining because that's what happens when Nintendo does anything. So this is going to be a really quick video. I got a football game that's about to start in about 30 minutes, so I apologize for the lights in the TV back there. Oops. But I mean, if you're looking for high dollar production value, it's not going to happen here on a consistent basis, because we're just small time here. And I mean, look, the microphone, this isn't hooked up. This is just there to look cool. So anyway, Nintendo. So it was reported by IGN and all the other outlets that that they are putting some extremely strict guidelines on this YouTube streaming situation. And I just want to say, like, who cares? Like, what's the big deal? Like, why do people get so bothered by this? Now, I made a video about 8 months ago talking about how the main people that bitch about Nintendo are the people that don't play Nintendo. Like, they don't play Nintendo. And now we have a situation where we go to the whole PewDiePie thing that happened a few weeks ago, where he dropped the N-word on a live stream, and he is the biggest YouTuber in the world. And when he says things, they have, there's problems, there's a fallout if he creates some controversy. And Nintendo is very, very, very private about their content. They want to control their content. They want to control who puts their content out there. And from a business standpoint, that makes 100% sense. I don't know why that's such a big problem for people. They do have their right to do this. It's their company, it's their content, and they're making billions. They've been doing it for 30 years. They've done it without people on Twitter and people in Facebook comments telling them how to do it, and they're going to continue to do it. And if you go to vgcharts.com, the most recent, which is last month's numbers, I believe, the most recent numbers that they have, Nintendo has 7 of the top 10 games in the world, or maybe it's in the country, and then worldwide, the Switch is number 1 and the 3DS is number 3. I think they're doing okay. I think they're okay. I'm sure they're going to have a social media team looking at all comments and going, okay guys, what can we do better? Let's get on the Facebook comments and let's see what everybody's thinking, because that's so valuable to us in our business model. It doesn't matter. So with this whole YouTube thing, like, I don't care. It's not a big deal. Like, I love Nintendo, okay? I would love to be able to stream their games and their content with no red tape and no problems and no concerns. We have a Twitch channel with Geeks and Gamers. We obviously have a YouTube channel that I'm on right now. And if I could get on there and just stream Mario Kart or Splatoon 2 without having to worry about all the complications that comes with it, that would be amazing, and I would be on there constantly. And as a Nintendo fan, that would make me extremely happy. But they don't want us doing that. And it's their content, it's their property, so they have the right to make that decision. And as long as they're providing us good quality content, which they are, then I don't see how anybody can complain about it, especially when you don't even own it. So yeah, I said in the comments of our Facebook group that if you don't own a Switch, if you don't own Nintendo products, why are you complaining about it? Like, why? It's not hurting you at all. So don't complain about it if you don't support this company in the first place. Like, do you complain about movies that you don't go see? I mean, that movie was terrible. Oh, really? Did you see it? No. Then how are you complaining about it? That's my logic with Nintendo. Like, if they are so important and what they are doing is so important to you that you have to complain about what they're doing, why aren't you buying their systems if they're so important to you? Clearly they're not that important to you, which is fine. That's totally cool. But if they're not important enough for you to go out and support them while they're giving us amazing content, why is it so important to you when they make business decisions as a company that has proven to be successful for 30 years? That doesn't make sense to me. Now, again, you can do it, but I'm going to challenge you, and you're either going to get mad or you can come with some substance with me. And if you can give me legitimate reasons why that makes sense, then good for you. And if you can't, then good for me. And at the end of the day, it's not that important. Who cares what I think? And if you think that it's a big problem for a company that you really don't seem to have much interest in, that you're so worried about their decisions, that just doesn't make sense to me. And it's just my opinion, and I have the right to that opinion as you to your opinion. But you don't have the freedom to just not be challenged when you say something that, in my opinion, is ridiculous. So again, like, I don't play PC games. I don't complain about PC games. I don't complain about Steam. I don't complain about Valve because am I frustrated they haven't brought Half-Life 3? Yeah, but that's beside the point. But I don't complain about anything they do because I don't support what they do. I have no interest in what they do. So why would I complain about something that I don't have any interest in the first place? That makes no sense to me. So it just seems like a piling up situation. Oh, just want to bitch about Nintendo because why? Why exactly again? So that's my problem. So from a business standpoint, this makes 100% sense from their perspective. Do I wish it was different personally? Yes. But do I understand why they are making this decision? Absolutely I do. They don't want to be in a situation where PewDiePie or someone else, which I don't have a big problem with anything that's happened with PewDiePie. I think people are just whatever, too damn sensitive. I'm not justifying the word. I'm just saying, you'll live. But my problem with it is that if Nintendo has, if I don't know, Super Mario Odyssey comes out and PewDiePie is streaming Super Mario Odyssey and he drops an N-word, and then that gets picked up on all the mainstream media, goes all over social media, that's a PR nightmare for Nintendo that they don't need. Now, do they need all of these streamers to help them? No, because right now they have the #1 system in the world. So they don't need the publicity. And the risk is not worth the reward from their perspective. Again, not me saying that they should or shouldn't. I'm just saying from their perspective, based on their business model, based on what they want to accomplish, and based on where they are in the industry right now, it makes a 100% sense for them to do this, to look at it and go, there are potential issues with us if we don't control this, and we'd like to control our stuff. We don't want just anyone putting our product out there and putting their face on it and their name on it unless we have control. That makes sense. I don't know why it's complicated, but let me know what you think. Obviously, this is going to be probably a 50-50 situation. There's going to be people out there that are going to defend Nintendo because Nintendo has a legion of fans, me included. And then there's going to be people out there that do play Nintendo that probably have a problem with this, and that's okay. And then there's the people that haven't really given a shit about Nintendo since like the GameCube, and they're gonna have opinions on everything Nintendo does, even though they clearly don't care about Nintendo and anything Nintendo does until it's controversy, and then it's time to put on my outrage hat so I can go be pissed off, because that's what the internet likes, is rage and outrage and mad and offended and upset, even if there's no substance, even if there's no legitimate reason behind it. That's what we do in 2017. So anyway, if you guys like this video, and half of you probably will, half of you probably won't, you can subscribe to our channel. You can drop a comment. You can tell me how horrible I am. You can tell me I'm a Nintendo fanboy. You can tell me that Alabama's going to lose tonight. If you think so, you can tell me the Patriots are going to lose tomorrow. You can call me a bandwagon fan because I like New England and Alabama. That's cool too. But in a serious note, check out geeksandgamers.com. Some of the people I was arguing in our Facebook group, passionately arguing, are writers on our website, and they have some amazing content and they have differing opinions than me, so check them out. Also, Geek Pulse Radio, our podcasting network, where we have a podcast for everything. If you're into the geek culture, sports, movies, video games, horror movies, music, gaming, it's all there. Check out Geek Pulse Radio. Subscribe to us on iTunes and Google Play Store. When we say Google Play Store, that's a little weird for some people. You actually have to download an app, like a podcasting app, and then you can subscribe through the Google Play Store. And then also we're on SoundCloud. So other than that, let me know what you guys think. I'm sure some of you are going to have some spirited opinions on this, and have a great day.